Hello. Dun dun da 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 da. This is a special. It's the Oscars special. I'm Aaron.
I'm Tom.
That's Nick. And this
I'm here.
is this is Baby's first watch list. This is like a weird one.
Yeah, we hope this comes out right. Who knows?
We're Zooming. We're doing it on a Tuesday. It's very like time sensitive, the whole thing. So Tom and I decided to not look at the Oscar nominations when they came out at whatever time they came out, like 9 a.m.
8:30 a.m.
8:30
a.m. 8:30. Uncle Nick, welcome back to the pod. He
Great to be here.
he does all the heavy lifting when it comes to all things award season. So we decided to have him back, and Tom and I are having a competition on who can guess the Oscar nominations right.
Yeah.
I was spoiled for 2 categories, and
All
one
of
of
the
the
categories?
No way.
no 2 of the
2 people?
categories, and
No, 2 people or the whole category?
the whole category
Oh, okay.
for 2
no.
categories. And let
That
me
we're
just say what that we're doing. Yeah.
Oh,
and
boy.
one of the categories I did not do very well.
I was negative spoiled. So like I know somebody who didn't get a nomination, but that's it. One person.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's where we're at.
This baby man already.
I know
Wild.
the baby's. It's right before the baby's bedtime too.
Yeah. Also, just because obviously this is part audio, part video, we have to just say everything out loud.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yes.
because there's sometimes where we'll make like a video reference.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
there's no so yeah. Just so I just want to clear that out front.
Okay. Also, this is
Like this?
Sleepless.
Yes.
Whoa.
Whoa.
That's amazing. Plessy has a.
No. They have to watch the video.
Okay, but
No, I'm just
if
kidding.
you don't, it's a Nicole Kidman AMC at the movies shirt.
Beautiful.
Which is amazing.
Yes.
Our
Because
queen.
it talks about heartbreak, and there's a lot of heartbreak today with these nominations.
Oh no.
Oh no! Well, all I know is we are sleepless in South Jersey. Our baby decided sleeping is not cool anymore.
Yeah, we just don't do that anymore.
So that's where we're at.
Also, he wants the microphone. So
All right. So
actually, wait, hold on. Sorry.
we didn't do a ton of like planning around what this episode is going to look like. So we're going to kind of just vibe with it and see how it works. Plessy, did you like come up
That worked
with
last
a
time.
structure?
Yes. Like, as I know with the pod, we're all about the vibes
Oh yeah.
all the time.
Vibes
And,
only.
Oh yeah.
Vibes only.
Good vibes,
and
bad vibes,
every-
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, we'll take anything.
As long as there's a vibe.
So every year, you guys watch above the line categories and cinematography, right?
Yes.
the last couple of years I
The
watched, I did everything, but
I don't.
Yeah.
So,
So
yeah.
those are the categories we're going to do. We're going to do picture, director, actors, screenplays, and cinematography.
Perfect.
So I think
said
we
director?
should start at yeah. So we'll start at cinematography and work our way up.
yeah,
I love
perfect,
that.
perfect.
Okay. So
Oh, also, we for people out there, we made our predictions and we sent them in already yesterday. So we didn't.
Yes.
We had already made them before the nominations were announced.
Yes.
So who knows?
yes.
Who knows?
And my day job is an accountant, so everything's audited and verified.
Perfect.
So
You were not going to have Warren Beatty out here announcing the nominees.
No, oh Jesus, no. So in this category, it's kind of I'm thinking like a goldfish vibe right now.
Okay.
Between you and Aaron, you guys have 3 nominations, 3 picks between you two that you shared.
Okay.
Oh.
So do you want to try it that way first for this category?
Sure.
See which ones we shared.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to look at my phone because
All right.
this is a two-hand job.
I
But
think
I got it here.
that we both picked All Quiet on the Western Front.
I think I did.
I think that we
Yes.
both picked Top Gun Maverick.
Yes.
Yes.
And I think we both picked Empire of Light
I don't remember.
because
Deacons,
Roger
baby.
Deakins,
Deacons.
Oh, did I?
big
Yeah, I think I
Deke
did.
energy,
Yes,
baby,
Deke
always.
energy.
Yes. So
Is that the third?
that's it. That's
Oh,
the
I'm
3.
good,
That's the
man.
overlap. Very
I
well.
also picked Elvis and the Batman.
I
went
almost picked
I went
the
a little off
Batman.
the board there.
Did I pick Avatar?
No,
'Cause
you
that was-
picked The Fablemans and Nope.
And Nope. That
Oh,
was the
you
other
picked
one.
Nope. That's an
Yeah.
interesting.
I had Avatar in there and I switched it out for Nope.
So,
Yeah.
Tom, do you have any like thoughts on cinematography this year? Anything that like stood out to you?
Well, of those movies, we've only seen Nope and Top Gun.
I saw Elvis.
Oh yeah,
You've
Elvis.
seen the Batman.
Okay, so that's a few.
Yeah. And you've seen other movies.
I just tried to. I mean, of the ones that I picked, I tried to go for ones that are sort of like Academy type movies that are like larger scale, action-y type things. And I think that that's a situation where Nope would get a nomination only because it's not going to get one anywhere else for them, like most likely, except for I think it was like rumored for adapted screen or original screenplay, which is possible, but it just felt like a place where you put like a movie like The Batman, where it's probably not going to get a ton of other love elsewhere.
That's exactly what my thoughts were. I wanted to do a couple that were a little off the board. And Elvis, I was just like, yeah, why not throw that in? I actually almost picked Tar randomly.
I did a why not throw that in with Elvis a little bit later on.
Oh, God. All right, Nick. So before you give us the answers, I want to know, like, what was your favorite, like, cinematography movie of the year?
I would say All Quiet. Even though I saw it at home, it's a Netflix. I wanted to see it in the theaters, but even at home, I thought the cinematography was really nice there. Me and Tom, we saw the Batman together. That was great.
Remember those kids that were like vaping in the theater and like screaming and being like, "Bro!"
Yeah. Besides that,
that was amazing.
And,
I did not go. I was like a billion months pregnant. I was like,
Yeah.
enjoy that
You're like
5-hour movie
on a Wednesday,
on a Thursday night. Yeah.
yeah. And Empire of Light. The movie itself is messy, but Deakins is Deakins, so it's pretty to look at.
The God.
Yeah.
Totally.
The God.
All right, give us the nominees, and then I want to know how many each of us got right, so I can kind of calculate.
I have a cumulative total going in my spreadsheet, so
Then I don't even need to do this with my
You don't need
janky.
Price-
Look at this. It's like torn out of my anxiety journal that I had in 2016 that I found up here, so I'm not even going to bother.
Deloitte vibes over here.
All right, so these are the actual nominees. We have All Quiet,
Yay!
Bardo,
Oh,
Okay.
what the?
Okay.
yes,
Inarritu.
Elvis,
Yay!
Empire of Light,
Woo! Go Deacons!
Yeah.
and Tar.
Wow.
I almost picked Tar. Wait a
You
second.
still beat me by one.
There are
No Fablemans.
no
No
Top
Fablemans.
Gun Maverick?
No Top Gun
That's
Maverick
the
is
big
wild.
news. No Top Gun Maverick is huge.
That's
a big miss.
wild.
I disagree
Yes.
with that. I loved the
I mean, just of the ones I've seen, I thought the cinematography in Top Gun Maverick was better than Elvis, and I thought it was better than Tar.
Wow.
And I've seen all three of those.
Yes.
That's why. Oh
Well,
shoot.
Here's some facts. Elvis, we should stand a little bit because Mandy Walker is the third woman to be nominated for cinematography. So
Okay.
we respect
That's-
our queens
Yeah.
here.
I actually like the cinematography in Elvis. I actually have a moment stuck in my head of I don't know where they're at, Nashville or something, with like, then things are like moving and it's colorful and blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, that's like very good Baz Luhrmann mixed with the time of the 650s or whatever. Like, I think it was like really successful. It was very red to me, which when I think of Elvis, I think of the color red.
I don't have an issue with Elvis being with Mandy Walker being nominated, but I just think that Top Gun Maverick was amazing when it came to cinematography.
I don't know. The cinematography in Elvis, they really were able to get the sweat of late Elvis Austin Butler just perfect. Reflecting on the lights.
While he was not paying attention to his family for months and months.
All right. So there you go. We didn't really do a
Yeah.
will win, should win with that one, but like I think for some of the kind of upper categories.
We can do that right
should.
now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of
Yeah.
the ones that I've seen. I haven't
All
seen
right.
Empire of Light.
Should win, will win. What do you think?
Should have won Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah. And what's your will win?
So it was I think All Quiet is going to win.
I agree. I think All Quiet's going to win, and I think I agree with you. Top Gun Maverick should have been nominated and should win.
I can't really say what should win because I've only seen Elvis and Tar. I think of those
So far,
of those five
yeah.
so far.
Yeah, I still have to see Bardo. Unfortunately, that's 2 hours and 45 minutes
Yeah,
on Netflix.
yeah.
I am not. I'm hot take here. I don't really like Inarritu movies.
Is that how you pronounce his name?
I call him AGI, just to
AGI.
avoid all that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alejandro.
With this nomination, all 7 of his films have been Oscar nominated. So
Wow.
everyone says that the Academy loves him, which is true.
Yeah.
They definitely do, but I am not the Academy.
Yeah, so the movies that he's made have been The Revenant.
Revenant.
He did Babel, right?
Yeah.
Yes, back in the day.
Birdman.
Beautiful.
Oh yeah, right. Because was it Javier Bardem was
Yeah.
nominated? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Because those are all movies that like I don't love.
Yeah, I don't really like his movies.
I loved Birdman the first time I saw it, but the second time I was like, eh.
I appreciate his work, but I am always like, oh, that's gonna be a slog.
It's always dark. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
and
always sad.
And overlong. Yeah.
That's fascinating because Bardo didn't get great reviews.
It got. Yeah. It sort of just came and went.
No.
That's super interesting. Ooh. All right. What's your will win, should win before we move on?
I'll go will win. I'll go All Quiet. Should win Top Gun, even though it's not here.
Yeah.
We all agree.
Yeah. All right, so work our way. We're gonna go above the line now to the screenplays, but I'm just gonna scroll through the bottom of the line and make sure there's nothing I'm missing that you guys might be interested in.
Yeah. I want to know if there's anything real good. Puss in Boots got nominated, right?
Wait. Yeah. We gotta know these
I
things.
gotta know.
Yes. So Diane Warren, of course, she got nominated for Best Original Song.
Who got knocked out? Like of the
Ciao
favorites.
Papa, Pinocchio is not here,
Oh,
and T
man.
Swift is not here.
Oh,
Everything
wow.
Everywhere All at Once made it too. Their song, "This Is a Life."
Did Spirited get in?
No, Spirited did not get it. No,
Gaga did though, right?
Gaga got in, yes, and Rihanna,
Okay.
and Natu
Rihanna
Natu.
did. Yay!
yeah.
We love
Yeah.
Natu.
Will win.
Yes.
Not to.
Should win. Natu.
If you haven't seen
Um,
RRR, just watch it. It's 3 hours,
yeah.
but I don't care. Watch it.
Go for an emergency room visit in the middle
In the
like I
middle.
did.
Yes, pinch a nerve.
Pinch a nerve while sitting for your 5-hour Natu RRR movie.
I'm ready to
and
pinch a nerve. This dude's literally standing on me.
Love that.
The shorts are normally like whatever, but I just wanted to make note that for the animated short, there's 2 noteworthies. One of them is called My Year of Dicks,
Okay.
and
Sporting goods.
and the other one sounds like I Think You Should Leave title, but it's called An Ostrich Told Me the World is Fake and I Think I Believe It. They
Okay.
both got Oscar nominated.
Good for them.
Okay. Congrats to them.
Congrats to the Oscars.
And
finally
for
getting
Aaron,
recognized by the
in the
Academy.
live action category, live action short An Irish Goodbye, which I think we'll appreciate.
Love
Yeah,
that.
check that out.
It must just end abruptly.
Probably does.
International feature, I'll touch that.
Yeah.
We have All Quiet.
Wait, can I guess the rest of them?
Yeah, guess, please.
Argentina 1985.
Yes.
Decision to Leave. No. Wow. That's a
Yeah.
bum move by the Academy.
Oh my God! Wait,
bum.
we have to do this every year. This is so exciting.
Bardo, I guess.
No.
Wow. So you said RRR was not considered because it wasn't submitted by India.
It wasn't submitted by India. No.
What the heck? EO, was that international?
Yeah.
EO made it. Poland. The donkey.
Yeah,
The year of the
and-
donkey.
That's cute.
Saint
Jenny.
Omer. Saint Omer.
No. That one was
That
good,
was-
though. No, but
I
it didn't
didn't
make it. Close from Belgium made it.
Oh, okay.
And The Quiet Girl from Ireland. Ireland's
Oh,
first
nice.
nomination.
I can't wait
In
to
the
watch
international
that. I'm so excited.
If watch Decision to Leave. Decision to Leave is great.
Oh,
It was
God, so
South
good.
Korea. Sorry, Jay.
Super interesting.
Two
and-
big time Family Feud for me from the Academy so far.
Yeah. So animated feature,
Yeah.
always interesting.
Can I guess these two?
Any guesses?
Yeah.
Yes.
Turning Red.
Yes.
Puss in Boots: The Last Wish.
Yes.
Wendell and Wild.
No.
That was the one I thought might have been on the bubble.
Apollo
Yeah.
10 and a half, maybe?
Nope.
Dang. There's another couple that I know are big that I can't think of.
Is there a Wallace and Gromit that came out this year? I feel like they're always nominated.
No, what are the other ones?
Pinocchio. Guillermo del
duh.
Toro's not the
Yes.
Disney
Right,
one.
of course.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. One of 2 Pinocchios that came out last year.
Don't forget the
one
Pauly
set-
Shore one from the.
The one set in World War II, not the regular Pinocchio story.
Yes. Marcel the Shell with Shoes On,
Oh,
Of
duh.
course.
Yes.
which I think you guys will love. Spoiler: there's a character named Connie in it.
Connie!
Yes.
And
Just
it's
like-
not a 65-year-old woman?
No, it is.
It's like 85-year-old.
In Hustle, there's an Uncle Connie.
Oh my god, Year of Connie.
It's telling me to
Um,
hold
and
on,
the-
hold on.
Do you want me to exit out of that?
It's gonna cut off in a minute, so we
No,
can.
10 minutes it says.
Okay, perfect.
Do you want me to exit out of that?
Yeah,
Tom?
not.
Yeah, so we can keep going until. Move the thing to the side. Perf.
Yeah.
Why are you so crazy? So that was the 5th one?
No, the 5th one. So like the 4 going in was Pinocchio, Marcel, Puss in Boots, and Turning Red. The 5th
Right.
one, no one was really too sure about, is the Sea Beast. It's also
Oh,
Netflix.
because with the other one
Yeah.
was Inuo. Also was one of the possible.
That made it for a Golden Globe.
Yeah.
Wendell and Wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple, but that's the 5.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I hope that I don't think I've seen any of them yet,
No.
but I'm gonna watch.
I've
them,
seen
probably.
all except for the Sea Beast.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you want to? What's
Yeah.
your will win, should win?
Yeah.
Will win Pinocchio. I think that's a close to a lock. Marcel the
Me too.
Shell, like I'm so torn. I loved it, but like it's so like half not animated.
Is it live action or just because it's like claymation?
It's live action.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, with like the shell being animated and everything.
Yeah, right. Like Stuart Little.
Oh my god, what a classic. Puss in Boots was great. I really liked it.
I'm excited for it.
Yeah, it's definitely coming to Peacock soon.
I love when my guy Banderas gets some shine.
Oh yeah. Alrighty. So we're at the top now.
Yay!
And our update is Aaron's winning 3-2 right now.
Yep.
Please mark this moment because I feel like it's not gonna last.
I don't know. I had a couple that were like a little off the board. So
Yeah.
How do you want to do it this time?
All right, so we're doing screenplays. I think.
Yeah.
Choose which type of screenplay.
yeah, whichever.
And then I'll say mine, and then you can say which ones you had or didn't have.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All right, so we're going to do adapted first.
Okay, so for adapted, I said All Quiet on the Western Front. I said The Glass Onion, A Knives Out story, or whatever. I said Living. I did She Said, and I did Women Talking.
I'm gonna need a moment.
I mean, I have not seen any of these yet. We're,
You saw Glass Onion, didn't you?
We did see Glass Onion.
We're a little behind with our movies this year. I don't know why.
Yeah, I wonder.
Can't figure it out.
But we've seen
All right.
actually most of the Best Picture.
I have four of those.
Okay.
I have Living, which was Kazuo Ishiguro, who did books like Never Let Me Go, right?
Yep.
Okay, now he's just grabbing my phone. So he's a famous. My thought process is he's a famous author for a movie that is based off of a famous Japanese movie.
Yeah.
So that seems like tailor-made for him to get a nomination. I also have Ryan Johnson for Glass Onion.
Yep.
Said I don't care. Blah blah blah.
Connie's like, I'm adapting this screen.
I have Rebecca Linkevich for She Said also.
Okay.
And I have Sarah Polly et al. For for Women Talking.
Okay. You didn't have All Quiet on the Western Front?
No, I had Guillermo del Toro for Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Nick?
Oh,
What do you
but
think?
I had All Quiet and I switched it out for Pinocchio.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. What
April,
are the
we're not doing this.
nominees?
And the nominees are All Quiet on the Western Front,
Yay!
Glass Onion,
Yeah!
Livin',
Woo!
Top Gun,
Oh my god.
Oh!
and
I kinda
Women
love
Talking.
that. Women talk. All right, I got 4 out of 5.
Yeah, so
You got
Tom
three.
got 3.
All right, you know what? I'm very happy with Top Gun getting that. That's iconic.
No, that's terrible.
That's iconic.
That's 3. That's 3 strikes.
Fascinating that it
Do you
got
know
that
where
and not
it
cinematography.
comes from? The source of Top Gun?
Is it from like stories told by people in the Naval Academy?
Is it like a Naval Academy like handbook?
No, I think it was just like a small magazine article that they read.
Yes, it
Or-
was.
but it's
yeah.
also adapted because it's a sequel. All
But
sequels are adapted.
on the official credits, it's showing based on the original magazine article.
I actually remember that from when we did our Top Gun episode.
Yeah, but for the Academy, it's like Glass Onion. Any sequel is adapted from whatever characters were created in the
Because
original.
Knives Out, I guess, was an original.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just found that out the other day.
Wow. Oh my God, I'm doing so good.
Yeah,
I
so
can't really
Aaron's
do a
still in
will
the lead.
win. I can't really do a will win, should win because I've only seen 2.
You've seen what? Top Gun and what?
Top Gun and Glass Onion.
I will do shouldn't win. Top Gun.
Should win, Top Gun. Should win.
Will win. Living. I
Oh.
don't know. Sure.
Yeah.
I think Women Talking. People are high on Women Talking in the screenplay category.
Oh, interesting.
But it's been struggling in other fields. It didn't make score, which is
Oh.
big. It was the same woman from Joker, the H.
Hildur.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did she make it for Tar?
No, because that's not. It didn't qualify because it's not original score.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Very technical terms now.
Mm.
Do you want to go to the original screenplay now?
Let's do
Yeah.
it. I think Tar, The Fablemans, Everything Everywhere All at Once, The Banshees of Inisherin, and I went with After Sun because it's probably my favorite of the year, and I think that it almost like redefined what a movie can do for me, and that was based on very much based on the strength of the screenplay. So those are
Yes.
my 5.
So my 5 are exactly the same.
Really?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Our first match.
I think that. Well, I'll get to that, and will win, should win. Let's hear the noms.
All right, let's hear the
Okay.
noms.
The one I is nominated. The one that I'm going to talk about.
Okay.
And the nominees are The Banshees of Inisherin,
Yeah.
Everything Everywhere All at Once,
Got that right.
The Fablemans,
We got that right, Connie.
Tar.
Tar.
Tar was wild, man.
It really was.
They should make a Tar RRR like combined.
Tar.
Oh.
TARRR.
Yeah. And Triangle of Sadness.
All right, 4 out
Yeah.
of 5.
Yeah.
Not too
Yeah.
bad.
No After Sun would have been really nice though.
Yeah.
Would have been. That honestly I knew was not a long shot, but I
I
figured
put it in when it came down to like some of the 50-50s. I was like, I'll put in the one that I want. Yeah.
So my will win, should win, my should win would have been After Sun, and my will win is Banshees of Inisherin, which I actually really love too. It's something that just like haunts me. Like I think about it all the time. I think it's a really, really great movie, and a lot of that is due to the screenplay.
Will win. Banshees of Inisherin. Should win. Banshees of Inisherin. I would put it over After Sun.
Well, good for you.
I'll
Should
go
I
against
sit
the
outside
grain.
with me, pint? Or are you going to sit outside with your pint?
Oh my god. I want to go there. Should win. I really like Tar's screenplay. I've said it before. I think it's a strong screenplay. Just the world Todd Field creates there.
Yeah.
I agree. It is a world.
I love
building.
Todd Field, by the way. I love In the Bedroom, which I don't think anyone on earth has seen.
I saw it.
Besides us.
His 2 movies I have to see. They're on my list. I want to watch them before this Oscars. In the Bedroom and Little Children, right?
Little Children. Plus, do you know my background with that movie?
No.
I watched it in high school, and it is the #1 movie that scarred me for life.
Wow. Oh my goodness. I don't know what I'm getting myself into.
It's not Fassbender. It's Patrick Wilson.
Oh, right.
Our boy.
Yes, and Kate Winslet and Jackie Earl Haley. And there's this scene in there that was seared in my memory until the end of time. I watched it too young.
That was one of those where you were like, I shouldn't be watching this.
I had that happen. I had that happen all the time where I started watching something and I was like, I'm too young for this.
I'm going to try to edit most of him out, but
yeah, so I would say should win, Tar will win. Now here is where it gets interesting when you really think about the Oscars. You don't know if they want to distribute the wealth between like screenplays, directors, and Best Picture. Because I think the top 3 are Banshees, Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, and The Fabelmans.
yeah, I would agree with that.
I'll just put, for nostalgia, Spielberg as director. Spoilers.
I think I put him in. I
put him in.
don't remember if I did or not, actually.
No, but just like I'm saying for wins now.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
how will they do it Oscar night? I would put Banshees here.
I agree. It's also,
Yeah.
I think, the strength of the movie. The strength of the movie is its screenplay. Like, the movie lives and dies with its screenplay because of how good it is and how sharp it is and how snappy it is. So if you're not going to give it Best Picture or Director or whatever, or actor, supporting actor, or whatever, I think screenplay, if I had to pick one thing for it to win, that's what it would be.
Yeah. Because for Everything Everywhere All at Once, our next category is supporting actor,
Which is the biggest lock of the entire thing.
besides Avatar's visual effects,
Yeah.
Jimmy C. Baby.
Yes.
Tom, you start
Yeah, so-
that.
Yeah.
All right. So we're doing supporting actor. So
This baby, he's sad.
I'm gonna save my funniest for last.
Oh God, you went off the board.
Brendan Gleeson for Banshees of Inisherin.
Did you choose the freaking? Please tell me you did not choose the basketball player from Hustle.
No.
Okay.
Juancho Hernan Gomez? No, I did not pick him. Judd Hirsch, The Fabelmans. Barry Keoghan, Banshees. I don't know how to say the actor from Everything Everywhere's name. Ki Huy Kwan?
Ki Kwan.
Okay, him. And Tom Hanks in Elvis, baby.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my God.
Tom Hanks and Elvis.
Santa Claus.
I'm thinking like Glenn Close and Hillbilly Elegy
He's
vibes
what?
here.
Oh God.
That's what I'm going with. Glenn Close and Hillbilly Elegy.
Okay, I went with Brendan Gleeson, Ki Huy Kwan. Okay. Just stand with him for a second. From Everything Everywhere. And then I chose Barry Keoghan. I went just Fabelman's heavy. I went Judd Hirsch as like a legacy pick. And then I went with Paul Dano because I was like, he's been in stuff and it's time and that.
It's his time to get one.
Yeah.
He's never been nominated.
Okay, yeah, and he's been in so many Oscar-y movies that I'm like, all right, I think it's his time. So those are my 5.
You weren't worried though, like
I just wanted to get Hanks in there somewhere, so I took out Dano.
I feel like the past couple of years we have like the boys in these supporting actor roles. We had the Belfast Boys last year, the Power of the Dog Boys.
Yeah, you get like multiple from the same movie. That's interesting.
Yeah. So, do you want me to say the actual nominees now?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to preface this by today was The nominations were told in front of a live audience, which always provides for some nice reactions.
Were there gasps?
What happened for this category, there was a loud reaction. I'll just leave it at that.
I am
Okay.
scared.
The nominees are Brendan Gleeson,
Great.
Ki Kwan,
Yeah.
Barry Keoghan,
Yeah?
Judd Hirsch,
Okay. Don't say Tom Hanks.
and Brian Tyree Henry.
Whoa, for Causeway.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That's amazing.
That is-
I love him.
That is better than my 5, I will say.
That's
that's-
amazing.
I was not a Hanks head in
I
Elvis.
love Brian Tyree Henry. So that's a movie with him and Jennifer Lawrence?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, very small movie. It's only like 93 minutes too, I think. It's on
Heaven.
Apple TV Plus. Yeah.
Oh my God, he was not on anyone's radar.
No, he missed a lot of spots, but Jennifer Lawrence, when she was doing the circuit and stuff, she was pushing more so Brian Tyree Henry. She really wanted to get him nominated. And
That's amazing.
he just deserves it. He's kind of like a guy like Paul Dano. Like, he's been in a lot of stuff, and they just want to honor him. And apparently he does a great job in the role.
Can't wait.
And just some fun facts.
Love a
At
fun fact.
8 minutes and 3 seconds, Judd Hirsch this year has the least amount of screen time for supporting actor in this category since John Lithgow in 1983, Tears of Endearment.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. And he also broke the record for the longest gap between nominations, 42 years.
What
His
was
last nominated role was Ordinary People.
1980.
Jeez.
Yes.
That's well, yeah. If you do math,
How-
I knew that. I knew 19.
How old is he?
He's in his 80s.
Wow.
I get him
Yeah.
confused with Judd Nelson.
And what about Emil Hirsch? They're the same dude.
Oh, can I go off the rails now?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
of course, of course.
In anticipation of my next appearance on this pod, I was always thinking of like a question I could bring. Is there a pair of actors that sometimes you get confused or mixed up between?
Well, I could give you one that one of our good friends did.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, please.
When we were in college, Jay, dear old Jay,
This is so funny.
he's
The
very
Salmon
happy
King.
about hearing his Uncle Jay, the Salmon King, confused Macaulay Culkin and Matthew McConaughey.
Oh, wow. Oh, boy.
like I understand the names are like vaguely similar, but like there's decades in between those two.
I do have a pair of actors, but I can't remember it. It used to be John Lithgow and Jeffrey Tambor. I got confused.
Ooh.
Yeah, I used to get them a little confused. There's someone though. There's a pair that I definitely do, and I don't remember. So I'll have to think about it and get back to you next time. Yeah.
I confused Bill Nighy with a bunch of people.
Oh, I thought you were going to say mine. Mine is Tommy Lee Jones and Billy Bob Thornton.
Really?
That's really funny.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I would confuse Tommy Lee Jones more with John Taffer.
Mine are actually, I do also get confused with the Bens. Like, there's Ben Foster, and then there's another Ben that's like popular.
Ben Platt.
No, not Ben Platt.
Oh.
It's another Ben. I forget, but I get them confused all the time.
Stiller?
No, not Ben Stiller. I don't know.
Wishall.
Barnes?
Ben Barnes. No, it's not Ben Barnes. I don't know. There's somebody I confuse with Ben Foster all the time. Who was in Leave No Trace?
Ben Foster.
Okay. That doesn't help. But whatever. But I don't get confused like with some of the traditional ones like your Jessica Chastain and Bryce Dallas Howard. I actually like that's pretty good.
You're Culkin and McConaughey.
I mean, that's wild. So my would win should win. Let's do that. Quan will win. And
Yes.
I think Barry Keoghan, because he went from my most hated actor to I'm obsessed. I cannot stop thinking about his performance. I thought he was amazing in Banshee.
The scene by the lake with Carrie Condon was really good.
Oh my gosh. That's like a Twitter favorite. I see it pop up all the time on Twitter. I just loved it, and I think that he was incredible. So that's my will win, should win.
Quan will win. I think that's
Yes.
kind of sewn up, as much as anything can be sewn up in one of these award shows.
Confirmed.
And should win. I'm going to go with Brendan Gleeson just because I want to see it. I want a speech. I want the whole thing. I need it. That's it. Go watch The Guard.
Yeah.
Will win, show win, Ki Kwan. I'm all about it.
You're all in?
I'm all in. He gives great speeches.
I will give you a slight pushback on that. I love the story. I think he's great. Like you said, at shows and everything. Didn't love him in the movie.
Ooh, hot take. Well, I didn't love the movie, so that...
I actually liked the grandpa in the movie a lot. He would have been a sneaky
he was
nomination.
Really, he's a very, very famous, prolific actor.
James Hong, the god. The absolute god.
We looked him up.
Awesome.
He's in like a billion movies.
Big Trouble in Little China. He's the villain.
He's also the restaurant owner in the Chinese restaurant episode of Seinfeld.
Never a Seinfeld person.
Oh,
Wow.
It's such a good episode. They like the whole time.
The soup person?
No. It's
I don't want to say the other word.
No, the whole time, the whole entire episode, they're waiting for a table, and they keep going up to him like, "Oh my God, can we please?" And he's just like, "We're waiting." And then the second they leave, he calls their names. It's so good.
Unreal. Yeah, with Barry Keoghan and Brendan Gleeson getting nominated, this is the fourth year in a row that supporting actors in the same movie have been nominated.
Wow.
Previously, we had Power of the Dog, Judas and the Black Messiah, and The Irishman.
Right. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
So, yeah, because sometimes you think like, oh, there might be vote splitting amongst people. But for them to both get in, that's pretty awesome.
That is.
Well, I don't remember who won the year with The Irishman, but one of the Power of the Dog people won, and one of the Judas people won too. So it's weird they didn't split the vote.
Yeah,
that's interesting. Not even just for like a nomination, but even for the win itself. Yeah.
Who won the Irishman year? It wasn't Pacino, was it?
No.
No, and it wasn't Pesci.
Pesci didn't win. I know that.
No. It was somebody else.
And now we'll go to one of our most chaotic races, supporting actress.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay. Supporting actress. I don't know this. I don't know the answers. This one's chaotic. I know best actress, and that one I just did not do well on. So I'm mad though, because I'm gonna have to watch a movie that I didn't want to watch. Okay. So best supporting actress, I put Angela Bassett, Hong Chow. For unfortunately not The Menu, which I loved her in that. Carrie Condon, Jamie Lee Curtis, and Stephanie Sue. Those are my guesses.
So that's 3 from Everything Everywhere? No, sorry.
No, just 2.
Wait, what did you say? Who'd you say again?
Angela Bassett from Black Panther. Hong Chow from The Whale.
Never mind. Okay. I've got Angela Bassett, Carrie Condon. So yeah, Angela Bassett, Black Panther, Carrie Condon, Banshees of Inisherin, Jamie Lee Curtis, Everything Everywhere, Stephanie Sue, Everything Everywhere, Dolly DeLeon, Triangle of Sadness.
She was my other possibility.
And Hong Chow was my other one.
Okay.
All great picks.
Did we do bad?
And the nominees are Angela Bassett,
Yeah.
Carrie Condon,
Yeah. She's so good.
Stephanie Sue,
Yeah.
Jamie Lee Curtis,
Yeah.
Oh, you had to do it like this.
and Hong Chow.
Yeah! I got all
Aaron with
5.
5 for 5.
I got all 5. Why am I good at this? Don't listen to Best Actress.
Sue me for trying to be a little bit different than all the chalk predictions.
Don't be mad. All right, so my will win, should win. Will win, I'm picking Angela Bassett. Should win, I think I loved Carrie Condon and Banshees, but I also I thought Stephanie Sue was really a strong point in Everything Everywhere. So either one of those.
I think her growth over the movie was very impressive.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. And I also liked she wore those outfits. The outfits didn't wear her. You know what I mean? That's hard to do.
She had swag.
Yes. So
They got Best Costume nomination today, too, which is nice.
That's totally fair. So yeah, I think either her or Carrie Condon should get it. Although I'm never gonna say no to an Angela Bassett win because she's the best.
Angela Bassett should be getting this for Waiting to Exhale.
Oh, the best.
Yes, a lot of people are saying that.
I haven't. We haven't seen Black Panther yet, so I can't really weigh in on that. But I think I'm gonna go off the board again. I was wrong, but I'm gonna go off the board again. Stephanie Sue's going to win, and Carrie Condon should win.
Wow.
I'm not afraid to take risks and be wrong, people.
Angela Bassett's going to win.
No, Stephanie Sue's going to win.
Okay.
Why is Jamie Lee Curtis nominated for this?
I don't know. It's like a legacy.
I really don't
right?
like it.
Yeah.
And she's campaigning really hard for it and stuff. Yeah. And like,
dude, relax.
But like, why? Why do you need this? Like, I don't know.
She should have got it for Halloween Ends. Let's be real.
Ooh.
Hot take.
I didn't see.
She should have gotten it for Freaky Friday. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Knives Out.
Friday.
Knives Out. She was good in Knives Out.
Next week.
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
We're gonna find some time to watch it this week.
What's your
an
will win, should win?
Should win. I'll give it to Stephanie Sue. Will win. I think Angela Bassett will win.
Yeah, me too.
Which will be the first time a Marvel movie wins for her performance, which would be interesting.
Ooh, fascinating.
An unfortunate statistic is Angela Bassett. She's only the 4th Black actress to receive multiple Oscar nominations in an acting role. The other 3 are Whoopi Goldberg, Viola Davis, and Octavia Spencer, I think. And it's just like, come on, like
Octavia Spencer got it for Ma, right?
Oh, Ma.
Well, the crazy thing too is all 4 of those women are alive. Like, it just shows it's just so messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not that they're all alive, but that there haven't been more women that have
in
multiple.
History.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So at this point in the game, Aaron has 20 points and Tom has 17.
Yeah, but Tom's going to pick up after my freaking Best Actress ones. Oh, God.
We'll see. We have 4 categories left. We'll go to Best Actor now.
Okay. Best Actor. This one I thought was easy. Easy.
We have the same 5.
The first 3 were locks. Colin Farrell, Austin Butler, Brendan Fraser. Duh. Then Bill Nighy, I thought, like, he's been doing real good with the nomination. So I'm like, all right, he's probably it. And then for the last one, I felt like it was, like, a little open at first. But then I'm like, it's got to be Paul Mescal for After Sun. So those are the 5 I picked. Tom, you picked all the same ones?
Yes.
Tom picked all the same ones. And I already know the answers to these.
Oh. Okay. The nominees are Austin Butler, Colin Farrell, Brendan Fraser, Bill Nye, and Paul Mescal.
Yeah.
Awesome. It's so good.
I'm so
I couldn't
excited.
do it on my prediction. I was so nervous. I've fell to the worry that in 88 years, there hasn't been a slate of best actors that were all first-time nominees.
Oh, wow.
That's what this is?
This is it. Yeah.
Wow.
The one spoiler that I knew was that Tom Cruise did not get the nomination.
For Otto. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I predicted Jackman.
Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise.
Yeah, Tom Cruise.
Duh.
I predicted Hugh Jackman for The Son, which I saw this weekend, and it was not good.
Yeah, I heard it was not, which sucks because I really liked The Father.
Yeah, I don't know what Florian Zeller was doing with this one. So it's The Father, The Son, and House of Gucci next, I guess.
Of course, I always would love a Sandler nom, but That was a possibility for a second. But I was between Mezcal and Hanks for Man Called Otto. But then Man Called Otto got kind of middling reviews. So I'm like, I'm thinking Mezcal's going to come out on top. And yeah, you're right. There was like a slight Tom Cruise push at a moment there. But I think Jennifer Connelly said something about it, whatever. But I was like, you know what? I want Mezcal. I'm getting Mezcal.
I had Sandler penciled in, and then last second I switched it to Mezcal.
There you go.
Yeah.
I think it was.
I was worried it's gonna be like too quiet a role, and he's so young, but he's so damn good.
So good.
Well,
what
I
a performance!
I switched when I decided to put Tom Hanks in supporting.
Yeah,
because I was like, that'll be my joke one.
He gets a double nom.
My will win, should win. Let's see. I'm saying, will win. I'm gonna go. Brendan Fraser? I don't know though. I think Colin Farrell might win. I don't think Austin Butler's gonna win. I don't. And I think my should win is Colin Farrell. Although obviously I loved Paul Mescal too, but Colin Farrell his eyebrows did so much work. I loved it.
Listen, I'm over here. You can't even see me off screen right now. I got the mic in my hand.
Mic in one hand, baby in the other.
So
walk over.
So
what's the deal with airline food?
Yeah. So I've got something to say about Elvis.
Oh.
Austin Butler was good. And you know what? I'm gonna try and make my face shown for this one.
Cut a promo.
You gotta like go on your knees.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. All right. Austin Butler was good. He was fine. There's hundreds of people doing that exact same performance on this Vegas Strip right now. Doing weddings. Marrying people. Are we going to give all them Best Actor too?
And they don't have a permanent accent change from it.
And most of them might still be speaking to their families.
Yeah, spoke to their families in the last 5 years.
Yeah, so I'm going to go with will win.
I know.
Brendan, no, Colin Farrell. Just because, I don't know, I'm a homer. Haven't seen The Whale yet either, so who knows. And should win. Yeah, I'm going to go with Mezcal. He was awesome.
Tom, okay, let me just say this right now. Tom was a Mezcal hater up until
I was not a
days
Mezcal
ago.
hater. I just
He was
didn't
a
love
hater.
normal people.
I let it be known, Mezcal stand from the beginning. He is my first celebrity crush that I've had since Mark Ruffalo back in the early 2000s.
Wow.
I love Paul Mezcal. And I said
I would like to see him doing something different at this point.
okay, but I said, well, he's
doing
Gladiator.
Streetcar Named Desire. He's
Oh,
really
yeah,
good in that,
he is.
apparently.
I would like
Yeah.
to see him.
And so I also think it's funny. Our baby.
And he's doing Gladiator, the sequel.
Exactly.
Get ready.
I said our child is not named after a Paul Mezcal character, but happens
Coincidentally shares a name.
coincidentally shares the name of his character in Normal People. And after Son, I was like to Tom, I'm like, okay, listen, Callum is the perfect second son's name. I'm like the Paul Mezcalification of our children's names.
I love it.
Not that I'm pregnant. I'm not pregnant. But that would be right on track with what we like. So that's great. What's your will win, should win for Best Actor?
Should win Paul Mescal. Favorite performance of the year.
Best.
Will win. It's tough. I really.
No.
My thing with Colin Farrell, I don't think he has a scene in Banshees. Brendan Fraser, once you see it, the end, it's kind of manipulative, but it works for some people.
It's really
I would
interesting you
go
said
Fraser.
that because I literally said one of my favorite things about After Sun is that the emotion I felt at the end of it felt like the least manipulative emotion pulling from a movie I've ever experienced.
Yeah, it's the complete opposite with The Whale.
Yeah. Okay. So you're gonna go with Frasier.
But yeah,
Okay.
but I'm worried. I'm not sure.
Worried.
You're worried.
Well, I will say, you said that Paul Mescal's performance was your favorite of the year. I would put Frankie Corio's right up there with him.
She was
They were
amazing.
both great, yeah.
Tom made a really
Throw Charlotte Wells in there. She did a great job too, directed.
Yeah.
right. Tom made a really interesting. He had a great idea. He said that he
After Sun RRR crossover.
no, that Frankie Corio would be an interesting Ellie in The Last of Us.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
I think she would need she would need a little bit of more of an edge, I think, but I think she plays the kid part of it well.
Mm-hmm. Bella Ramsey, though, episode 2, she was awesome.
She was
She
great.
was
No,
really
no,
good.
listen, I have no problem with Bella Ramsey at all, but I was talking the other day about the quote-unquote controversy about Bella Ramsey just being not that good. And, like, I was like, she was in the first episode for 10 minutes. How are you going to judge an entire performance off 10 minutes? And I think episode 2, she's definitely, you know, a little bit more of what you want from Ellie.
She was great.
Yeah.
But if you're looking, but she's old. Like, she's 18.
She's
Right.
19.
19 playing 14. You know,
Yeah.
if you want someone younger, I think that was a really kind of interesting.
Yeah. So my
idea.
caveat to the argument was I don't know enough young actresses to be like this person would be better. And I'm not saying that Frankie Corio would be better, but she would be a candidate for me if I was recasting.
Because earlier Tom was like, I don't know any young actresses.
Yeah.
Like that are popular nowadays. Everyone's kind of aged out.
Yeah.
Of that kind of 14-year-old age bracket, and then we watched After Sun and Frankie.
I was like, maybe her.
Yeah, totally. Also, I saw something that was really funny that said that, like, Paul Mescal totally fits as playing, like, a 31-year-old dad of a 11-year-old, but Timothy Chalamet, who's, like, a year older than him in real life, you'd be like, what?
Oh, Timmy. Wonka baby.
Yo, love his Apple TV commercial.
That is a great commercial. Dude, Timothy Chalamet is at his best when he's lampooning himself. Like in Lady Bird.
Yeah.
Don't Look Up.
Don't Look Up.
Don't Look Up.
Listen,
yeah,
he was
funny.
one of the few bright spots of Don't Look Up.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
Apple,
he was
and
in
that
the
Apple
like
TV.
last 10 minutes of the movie too.
Yeah.
When he talks about loving the potatoes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good stuff.
He was good at Bones and All. I'm not sure if you saw that one.
I
this
wanna
year.
watch it.
I am okay. I looked at the plot on Wikipedia. I don't know, man. I don't know if I can get through that.
I like it. I liked him in the first Dune, but I don't think he got. It's weird saying this about a protagonist of a like 3-hour movie. I don't think he got enough to do. But I like him for that character in general.
And I didn't love him in. I didn't love Call Me by Your Name.
No, I didn't either.
But I really thought the last 20 minutes of that movie redeemed it.
With the part with him
With
and Michael Stuhlbarg, and then at the end.
yeah. So yeah, I whatever.
I like him. I think he's good. I mean, I think he's just had so much pressure and expectations put on him that who could live up to something like that? You know, like he was already anointed as the next big star,
Right.
and he is a star, but he hasn't had like those defining roles yet. And I don't think there's an issue with that.
No, he's 26
No,
years old.
he's
Yeah.
still so young.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Next
Justice for Timothy Chalamet.
Okay, don't talk to me about this freaking next category because I got only a couple right.
Okay.
You're
I
aware
don't
of what
know.
happened.
What happened?
I don't know
Oh,
about
no.
what happened, but
Oh,
I know
no.
who the nominees are. I tried to avoid everything, and I just saw the screenshot of the nominees. I don't know. What do you mean? What happened?
This ruined my day, I think.
Oh no.
Um,
All right. So you want to start,
so
or are we gonna do
yeah.
this?
No, all right, I'll start.
And then you can, when you do the nominees, tell us what happened.
Here were my nominees for Best Actress: Cate Blanchett, Michelle Yeoh, Viola Davis, Michelle Williams, and Danielle Deadwyler for
Wow,
Till.
we're pretty on point.
Yeah, well then,
Crap.
that's good because that means that I will be okay.
I only have
in the-
maybe one I could pick up on you, and I went off the board on this one too.
Okay.
Cate Blanchett for Tar, Viola Davis for The Woman King, Danielle Deadwyler for Till, Michelle Yeoh for Everything Everywhere, and Margot Robbie for Babylon.
Oh, that's interesting. You really messed up.
Why? Didn't we pick 4 the same?
And the nominees.
Yeah, we did.
And yours got in and mine didn't?
Well, just listen.
The nominees are Cate Blanchett, Michelle Yeoh, Michelle Williams, Ana de Armas.
I couldn't do it.
I did it. And Andrea Riseborough.
Can
made
you
it.
believe she made
She
it?
did it. We got to watch To Leslie now?
I just listen. My thing is, I couldn't put Ana de Armas down because I can't. I don't
We gotta
want to
watch
watch Blonde.
We got to watch Blonde.
I just don't. Again, I've said it multiple times. Sexual violence should not be explicitly on screen, except in extraordinarily limited circumstances. And from what I understand, this movie has a lot of it, and it's absolutely unacceptable to me.
So wait, no Deadweiler?
No Viola Davis.
No Deadweiler, no
And
Davis.
Listen. I was going through this, and I was like, it would be completely unacceptable if they didn't have one black nominee.
Nope.
I'll give Davis in The Woman King. You guys haven't seen her, right?
No.
It's a co-lead performance. She's really not the true lead,
really?
I think, of the movie.
That's not what I got from the marketing.
Deadweiler, she should have been nominated.
Yeah.
It's very unfortunate, I think, of what happened with the Riseborough stuff.
Yes.
I'll just say before.
So what exactly happened? So I read like a little bit of an article about it, but I feel like people who are listening to this have no idea what we're talking about.
Number one, they don't know who she is. Number two, they don't know about the campaign thing that was happening because Riseborough was not nominated for any awards leading up to this.
She was nominated for one smaller circuit, the Spirit Awards, but besides that, nothing.
Which is all the indie movies.
Yeah.
That Aubrey Plaza hosts.
This movie, To Leslie, it only made $60,000. And I believe the celebrity that started it all was, of course, Gwyneth Paltrow.
That made wait.
Of Shark Tank fame. I just saw her on Shark Tank.
Wait a minute. So To Leslie, to put this in context, made less than a public school teacher makes in New Jersey.
Yes.
Don't say that, Tom. That makes me feel even worse.
But that's what I'm saying. The whole movie. Top Gun made $800 billion freaking trillion dollars.
Listen, I don't think that that's
And
necessarily I don't think that that's
No. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just saying that's how wild it is that it got a nomination.
Well, I just think it's wild because she was not in the conversation
Yeah.
until like 2 weeks ago. So what exactly happened? Because I saw just a couple of like little things on it. Gwyneth Paltrow said something.
Yeah, they're not sure if like who it came from, like the press manager or something that they were telling their little circles. There's a lot of like copy pastas and stuff with this of like a small movie with a big heart. It's like a meme, and it just didn't come off as genuine at all. And I'm not sure what triggered this. Were they seeing a direction in which it was going with Deadweiler and Davis, and they're like, no, we can't have this. And I was like,
It feels like a thing where like people in the industry wanted Riseborough, like her for whatever reason, like the movie, whatever, and that's what they wanted, and that's what they chose.
Yeah, they're saying that this could really change campaign strategies going forward and stuff, because they waited just until voting was open, and that's when all this started.
Wow.
Instead of like sending her on talk circuits and whatnot.
Yeah.
Because the movie didn't have a lot of money.
Yeah, right.
Exactly. So.
Which, I mean, that's cool if it's doing like a little subversive campaign kind of thing. It's just like it came out of nowhere and it feels a little inside baseball situation.
Yeah, it feels icky.
Plus,
stuff.
Okay, so we're like, I also think the other thing is like it's not like she replaced if it was a different category, like a Jamie Lee Curtis, where it's like like she wasn't. Like I don't know why that she got all that traction. Like the people that were snubbed, it seems, put out really good performances and were doing well and whatever. Like, so I don't.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know.
One slight counterpoint.
Maybe I'll love the movie. Who knows?
Yeah. I don't know. One slight counterpoint to that is like I could see people being like, okay, Viola Davis gets this stuff all the time, so like we could whatever with Viola Davis, but with Deadweiler, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
All I know is that I saw the trailer to Blonde, and I turned to Tom and I said, I had the RMS's accent still there.
Yeah, she's.
I was like, why did she
it's a
sound
big
like?
talking point, the accent.
Yeah. So I don't know. I got to watch that movie too.
Isn't that a part of acting? The accent? I don't know. Whatever.
I only watched the first 20 minutes. I guess I got to go back and finish it.
God.
I kind of want to watch Till anyway.
Yeah, we can watch Till.
Yeah.
For sure.
I would. Yeah.
And Till.
It's definitely one of those movies. It feels like a lot of people didn't watch it, which might have added to why Deadweiler didn't get it.
This is why I think we should all be people who get to choose
'Cause
the
we would
nominees.
watch every movie?
Because we end up watching every movie, and if we're nominees, we would watch the movies before we would vote on them.
Yeah. Well, one thing I have to say is that I went through this not too long ago, and one of the reasons why I thought Deadweiler was going to get nominated, and why it makes sense that Riseborough and De Armas were nominated, I TBD on Viola Davis, but I'm going to assume that Woman King did not get a Best Picture nomination. Best Actress very often is not from a Best Picture movie. So I don't remember. I kind of did the stats, but like a few weeks ago or something, we talked about it. So I was thinking like Till, like, and that's why I went with Margot Robbie for Babylon. I think I put Babylon in Best Picture, so I was kind of hedging with Margot Robbie and Babylon because I thought that maybe one of them would get it, and maybe Babylon did get Best Picture. I don't know, but I thought that Blanchett and Yeoh being the Best Picture representatives in the Best Actress conversation made sense. And who was the fifth one? Riseborough, De Armas, and who was the other one?
Michelle Williams.
Oh, Michelle Williams. Okay, and that's another Best Picture, I assume, person.
I know that we're gonna pause because the Zoom's gonna end. We'll have to restart. But one last thing I find a little disappointing about the decision there with the Oscars in general is I feel like once again you have movies that are a little exploitive, like the violence on screen against Marilyn Monroe, the fictionalized violence.
Yeah.
When with Till there was it was in the on the commercials, which I loved. The director was on and she said, "We don't show violence against black people in this movie." And I was like, that is what we need more of.
And everybody who knows the Emmett Till story or is going to watch that movie,
you don't need that.
You already know.
And I think it's a shame that it's a movie that exploits that violence, fictionalized violence at that, rather than celebrating a movie with a little more restraint and able to tell what I'm presuming is as powerful a story as it would have been otherwise. So that's a little disappointing. Boo. But still, I beat Tom.
I'm okay. I took another risk in director. So we'll get
Oh, Lord. Oh, did we do it? We didn't do a will win, should win for Best Actress.
Oh, no, we did not.
Okay. My will win, should win is Cate Blanchett. I know Michelle Yeoh is maybe a will win, but I really think Cate Blanchett's going to take it.
Listen.
And her, you agree, Tar is, like, her performance was truly incredible.
Listen, I love Michelle Yeoh.
Yeah.
She's the best. We watched her in Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Yeah.
She was awesome. She's great. She brings so much depth to roles that other actresses may not have brought that type of depth to. Everything Everywhere
she could beat us up.
Yeah, and that too. Everything Everywhere is kind of a hokey movie conceptually. People like how it played out. It's obviously hugely popular. I mean, I'm okay with all that. But I think that without Michelle Yeoh and without Stephanie Sue, it doesn't land as much. And, I mean, that's largely in part because of their performances. Because I didn't think the writing was super strong. Like, especially the joking, like the jokiness of it. The jokiness of it was fine. The jokes themselves just didn't land with me.
Yeah.
So for me,
I found it to be unfocused.
I thought it was very unfocused. But that's kind of the point.
I know.
Because it's everything everywhere all at once.
I know, but I still didn't like that about it.
Yeah. I mean, the rock scene was awesome.
I did love the rock scene.
Not
scene.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson, though he should have been in the movie. Yeah, so I love Michelle Yeoh, and I want her to get her due. And I wouldn't be upset if she won because I love Michelle Yeoh, but, I mean, for me, it's Cate Blanchett. She's I don't know if I've said this on the podcast before, but when I watched Tar wasn't my favorite movie of the year. But I came out of that movie and I said, Cate Blanchett, I think, is who people think Meryl Streep is. Like, Cate Blanchett is incredible in every single role she's in.
Immersive.
Yeah.
In her roles.
She feels like the person. Like, I'm not saying that Meryl's not good, but like, you know when you're watching Meryl Streep that, oh, that's Meryl Streep. Like, I feel that Cate Blanchett sinks into whatever she's doing. And I think you get that in this. I think you get that in Blue Jasmine, directed by He Who Must Not Be Named.
Even in Don't Look Up, where I didn't even recognize her.
In Don't Look Up. Oh, wait a minute.
So
Are we
good.
Don't Look Up stands?
No, we're not. Why do we have two Don't Look Up references
Two
here?
positive
Yeah,
Don't Look
that's
Up
a problem.
references.
The only two
Nightmare
positive.
Alley.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
She was so good
She
in
was- she
Nightmare
was-
Alley.
Yeah, she was maybe the. I mean, I like Bradley Cooper in that too, but she was maybe the best part in that movie too.
No, the best part was her office.
Right.
That was
Yes. Yeah,
beautiful.
didn't you like
Production
write an
design.
article
I
about
wrote
that?
a whole article about it.
And there's so much that she was in that I haven't even. Oh, she was great in Carol.
Oh my god, she's so good in Carol.
She's great in everything. She was one of the better Marvel villains in Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah.
So she just does it all. Like, she's the best.
Queen.
So I think she will win.
Kate
I think
the
she should
Great.
win.
That's right.
Yeah.
What's next? Best director?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're down to 2.
Yeah,
We'll do
boy.
director next.
Go ahead.
Okay. Best director. What did I do? I did. Oh, good.
Mine is a little wild, I think.
Mine's not wild. I did Steven Spielberg. I did the Daniels. Or Spielberg's for Fabelmans. The Daniels, Daniel Kwan, and Scheinert for Everything Everywhere. Martin McDonough for Banshees. Todd Field for Tar. And yeah, I went with Cameron, baby. James Cameron for Avatar.
We have 4 of the same.
Because why not? I feel like he is
He's so overrated that he's underrated.
I feel like he's an FOO, a friend of Oscar. You know what I mean? I just think I'm like, why not pop him in there?
He wasn't a friend when Catherine Bigelow was opposing him last time.
Oh.
True.
God.
His ex-wife. Haha.
So
Awkward.
my nominees are. My predicted nominees are. These wouldn't be my.
Also, this is so fun. I'm like having the
Yeah.
time of my life.
Yeah.
We're doing this every year.
We should do this for the New York Critics Festival. We should
Golden
just do that
Globes.
Full
every-
circuit.
James Cameron for Avatar: The Way of Water.
That's not your switch out?
No. The Daniels for Everything Everywhere. Martin McDonough for Banshees. Steven Spielberg for The Fabelmans.
You didn't do Todd Field?
Todd Field, love him, but S.S. Rajamouli for RRR.
Wow.
My guy.
That's an interesting take, Tom.
Again,
I'm not losing.
I'm not afraid to take risks.
Okay.
I appreciate the hustle.
I want to make this fun, okay?
It is fun.
Yeah.
I know.
The nominees are Martin McDonough, Banshees of Inisherin. The Daniels, Everything Everywhere All at Once. Steven Spielberg, The Fabelmans. Todd Field, Tar. And Ruben Östlund for Triangle of Sadness.
Okay. No Cameron?
Wow.
No Jimmy C.
Wow. What a disaster. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
All right.
another foreign director, another year.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
why I had Rajamouli in there, because I was like,
Yeah.
they've been doing foreign directors, so.
Cool. All right. Well, my will win, should win. Will win. I'm going to say Spielberg. I also, and then for should win, I love Spielberg. Why not him? Or
We haven't seen The Fablemans yet, for the record.
no, yeah, because it's still like $20 to
Yeah,
rent.
and I'm just not spending $20. Sorry.
And or
Not
Martin,
to not see it in theaters.
Martin McDonough, because here's the thing.
I was just about to talk about Martin McDonough.
Well, all right. So I'll talk about Spielberg for a second, and then I can have you talk about Martin McDonough, because I feel like our feelings are similar.
I know exactly what I have an idea of what you're going to say.
With Spielberg, I just feel like for so many decades he was the director. It was like Spielberg and Scorsese is like the two directors, and then I feel like there was like backlash to it almost, and people are like, "Oh, Spielberg,
Overexposure.
boring, blah blah blah, overrated." But if you really look through his work, he's honestly probably the best ever.
Listen, okay, wow, holy crap, that's a statement.
I'm gonna say it.
Okay, hold on.
I'm gonna say it.
Listen, I'm not gonna go here, but like, how much Kubrick have you watched?
Oh, I watched a lot of Kubrick, and he's boring.
I'm just wondering, because I'm just thinking of somebody who
Hitchcock, seen it.
Wells.
Wells, watched it. Spielberg, king status.
I'm not saying you're wrong.
Scorsese, same old, same old.
But listen, here's why.
Could Scorsese do The Color Purple?
Yeah. Could Steven Spielberg do Silence?
Probably.
I don't know. I didn't see
Actually,
Silence.
yeah, I think he probably could.
I didn't see Silence.
I feel like Spielberg could have done any of
But
those
listen,
movies
listen.
by any of those directors.
So here's why. Let's talk Spielberg for a second. Like, here's his resume. He has a
he's my
great
king.
resume. 1975. I'm just naming the big ones. 1975, Jaws. 1977, Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Like, think of how different these movies are.
That's Kubrick right there.
1981, Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah.
1982, E.T.
Yeah.
1984, Indiana Jones
He also
and
did
the Temple of Doom.
Poltergeist, maybe.
1985, allegedly Poltergeist. 1985, The Color Purple. 1989, the other Indiana Jones. Then he he did Hook, which was a little bit of a flop. Then he did
No,
Hook,
kids
listen.
love Hook.
I was gonna say Hook is great. I love
It's
it.
a cult classic now.
93, he did Jurassic Park and Schindler's List. So then he's got
Yeah.
a couple years later, he does Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah.
And then he gets a little weird. He does AI Artificial Intelligence, Minority Report, which
Great
we love.
movie.
Catch Me If You Can,
Yep, fun movie.
which is I think a little underrated.
Love
like
it.
people don't really bring that one up.
Oh.
But then he gets into a little bit of a weird phase. So like I think this is where his current reputation comes from because
from
he's like
the Lady Killers and stuff.
the Lady Killers. I think was the Coen Brothers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why did I think he did
He
that
did
one?
The Post, which is
Well,
like
but
eh.
I like
but
The
he,
Post.
but even before that, he started to do like a little bit of, and they're still ambitious movies. Well, The Terminal kind of wasn't, but
Yo, The Terminal was so weird.
he did War of the Worlds, which didn't do great.
Oh, I liked it though.
He did Munich, which people did like, but it was
Yep.
long. A lot of people didn't see it. He did the fourth Indiana Jones movie, which was panned.
Fine.
God.
He did The Adventures of Tintin and War Horse, both of which were.
Oh, Warhorse, yeah, a little boring.
Warhorse.
Then he did Lincoln, which was prestige, big, boring for like younger
Oh, I was
watchers.
bored out of my mind.
He did Bridge of Spies, which was okay, which was
That's all
good.
right. Yep.
It gave us Mark Rylance back
Yep.
into the
Over
into the world.
Sly. Oh man.
I know.
I agree
know.
with that.
Let's not talk about it.
Yeah, that's annoying.
He did the BFG, which like whatever. He did
Nah.
The Post was okay.
Yeah, I like The Post.
Ready Player, like none of these movies.
Oh, Ready Player One was good. I like that
but
movie.
he hasn't had like a big hit
West Side
hit
Story.
until West Side Story.
Yeah.
And now I think he's kind of back,
Yeah.
but maybe not because nobody watched The Fabelmans.
Yeah.
It did so bad.
And another thing I found interesting was that all of these movies I just named, Steven Spielberg has 0 movies in the Sight and Sound poll, which I found interesting.
Jaws should be on
Jaws
there.
should absolutely be in it. But like he's such a part of, and I like we talked about in the Spirited Away episode. Like I'm good with lists. Like I'm fine with Sight and Sound having that list and it being like considered somewhat canon. Sure. But like you can't tell the story of Hollywood and movies without Steven Spielberg.
Yeah.
You just can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not even like his biggest ardent supporter.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just the fact like look, that's a dozen movies that are like in almost everyone's seen them.
Yeah, my thing with Spielberg is like honestly, I'm not joking. I think he is the best. I think he's the best.
Okay.
I don't think that you're gonna find anyone as prolific as him
Why? Well, listen.
with as varied and
Tom.
different a like
Filmography.
spectrum of movie. Yeah, filmography. And I think he like has influenced and inspired so many generations of filmmakers.
He seems so
doesn't-
nice in interviews too.
Yeah, he seems like a great guy, and which I know is not a part of the criteria, but
Right.
still, that's a plus when you have all these idiot directors that like are now we can't watch their movies because they're dumb. And I'm sorry, I think he has more range than Scorsese. And I think
But how
that-
much Scorsese have you watched?
a bajillion. Oh
Okay.
my god.
Okay. I'm not saying I disagree with you, but I am saying why don't we just see how the Avatar saga plays out before we start making these statements?
Okay, that's fair. All right, talking about Martin McDonagh, who's are you also what's your will win should win, and then talk
Okay,
about Martin
so
McDonagh.
my will win is Spielberg, and I think that's totally fine. And my should win is, let me go back. Yeah, let's go with Spielberg. Haven't even seen the movie, but we're gonna go.
Did I
both for
convince
Spielberg.
you?
No, but I don't think that any of the other ones are like major, super strong.
I think Martin McDonagh.
He was my second choice.
Yeah.
But you're giving McDonough the screenplay and director?
No. Of
No,
course
no,
not.
I'm not giving him director.
Oh, you're giving him
as a
Spielberg.
should.
Spielberg.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I'm will and should for Spielberg, but I'm just giving McDonough a shout out because he was great. He has directed like 5 movies or something, and I've seen all of them except for the one that is generally considered his best, which is In Bruges.
In Bruges. Yeah.
So his other ones are the one that introduced me to him, even though I had seen 7 Psychopaths beforehand. And hold on, he's a playwright. So he has 4 movies. I've seen 3 of them. I have not seen the one generally considered his best. He also
He
executive
has a
produced.
live action short that
He
won
executive
an
produced The
Oscar.
Guard as well. Oh yeah, he had the short that won the Oscar, and then he got into his features right from there.
Yeah.
So the one that introduced me to him was Three Billboards, which I was like, okay, like this guy is the brother of John Michael McDonough, who is another director, and we had watched The Guard, or around that time, and so Martin, like you could tell that this family is Irish. You can tell that when you're watching, at least when in my experience, when you're watching Three Billboards, which I viewed as a Best Picture contender, it was the front runner at the time before it lost to
Shape of Water.
And when I'm watching that movie, I'm thinking this is an Irish person writing about what they think the American South or Midwest is.
I found it to be almost offensive in its lack of understanding of race in America.
Yeah.
To be honest.
It was terrible, in a word. Like
although the second time I watched it, I liked it better.
I rewatched it with adjusted expectations, not thinking like, oh, this is the best movie of the year. And I did like it a little bit more. I think that I'm a Sam Rockwell fan, but Sam Rockwell should not have won Best Supporting Actor for that movie.
Yeah, no,
sorry.
I agree.
I thought the writing was clunky. So coming into Banshees, I was like, okay, this is my perfect concept for a movie. Brendan Gleeson tells Colin Farrell he doesn't want to be his friend anymore. Period. That's it. It felt immediately like Martin McDonough was at home writing this movie.
Yeah.
And literally. And so the second I saw that trailer, I was like, okay, I'm going to give this a shot, because I didn't like Three Billboards. I did like Seven Psychopaths, but I saw it when I was younger, so like before I was like really into movies, so I'd have to rewatch it. But and of course I'm going to watch In Bruges, but it just, from the second I saw the trailer, I was like, this is going to be great, because this guy is writing what he knows.
Yeah.
Which isn't always, you shouldn't always write what you know. I don't think that's the advice to go with, but for him it seems to work, because Banshees was amazing.
I really love that movie.
And I'm glad to have come around on him after
me
not
too.
liking his Three Billboards.
And I love his
I guess you could
partner,
also
Phoebe
say the
Waller-Bridge.
same about Spielberg this year, because The Fabelmans is pretty much his life.
I'm very interested in The Fabelmans. I think I'm going to enjoy it a lot.
The Fabelmans gives Belfast vibes in its tone.
Yeah. And I loved Belfast.
And just the way it looks and everything.
I don't think that every movie has to reinvent the wheel to be like a really well-received and important and wonderful movie.
Well, Belfast and Coda are two examples of movies that sort of got a little bit of flack for being a little bit
more
not
traditional,
artsy, traditional, and formulaic.
And I loved them.
I thought they were both executed extremely well.
Yeah. Right.
And that's what I think I'm going to feel about The Fabelmans.
Yeah, totally. Palesi, what's your will win, should win?
Will win Spielberg, even though I don't think he needs it. Like,
no,
people are acting like this is the end for him. Like, he's still going to direct, I feel like. So
yeah.
Should win. I mean, yeah, should win. I'll give it to the Daniels. I think they have like a crazy vision and everything, and just from their speeches, they give off good vibes. We're all about the vibes.
Okay. Yeah.
And McDonough, I think if he's on stage, it might go crazy.
Go nuts like the Avatar 3 script or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be okay with the Daniels too.
Mm-hmm.
So all we have is
the
Best
last
Picture,
one.
right?
Oh my God, so
Yes.
sad. Best Picture. Okay. Here's my rationale for Best Picture. The first 6 are locks.
I'm screwed here, I think.
There are
Just in general, not even against you. I think I'm just screwed.
there are 6 movies that I think were definites.
Yes.
And those I got down no problem. After that, I was very unsure.
I think there were 7 that were locks by this point in the race.
All quiet.
Yes.
You think 8?
I think 8 were locked.
Really? All right, don't say it yet. Okay.
No.
So then with the other ones, I kind of just thought about movies that were really in the conversation for the other big awards. So what was like really considered for director, screenplay, things like that. That's why I picked my last one. So
I didn't do that.
okay, well, here's
I went with which one was directed by James Cameron.
well, that's on my list. So Best Picture, Top Gun Maverick, Everything Everywhere
Is
All
this
at
in order
Once.
of like what you want, or because I did mine in alphabetical?
No, I just
or what
did
you
it in
think?
whatever came to my head.
Oh, okay, fair.
Top Gun Maverick, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Tar, The Banshees of Inisherin, The Fablemans, Elvis. Then I did All Quiet on the Western Front, Avatar: The Way of Water, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, and Triangle of Sadness.
Okay, our last two are different, but yours are more likely correct. So I went with All Quiet on the Western Front, Avatar: The Way of Water, The Banshees of Inisherin, Elvis, Everything Everywhere All at Once, The Fablemans, Tar, Top Gun Maverick, Babylon, and Women Talking.
Nice.
Women Talking, I felt was like firmly in that bottom tier, and then it just sort of like
It fell off.
slipped out.
Well, that's why I really made sure All Quiet got like a bunch of stuff because it got like 14 nominations at the BAFTAs, and so I was like,
BAFTAs, yeah.
It had been gaining before that too, though.
yeah,
I think.
And so I'm like, okay, that's definite.
Yeah, that was my seventh definite.
And then like with Triangle of Sadness, I was like, I know that it's in the convo for a bunch of stuff. And then Black Panther was my one that I was, other than Triangle of Sadness was my last one I picked in. But Black Panther, I was like, yeah, I'm going to throw that one in too.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised at either of those.
Yeah.
Okay. And the nominees are for Best Picture: All Quiet on the Western Front, Avatar, Banshees of Inisherin,
No Babylon.
Of course not.
Elvis, Everything Everywhere All at Once, The Fablemans, Tar, Top Gun, and the last two are Triangle of Sadness
And Women Talking.
and Women Talking.
Which one did I miss?
So you guys split it. You
Black
guys went
Panther.
9-9 each.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Not bad.
Well, okay. Do you want to know my reasoning for Babylon?
It's very polarizing.
It's very polarizing. It's very Hollywood, and every year one of those stupid movies sneaks in. I guess not this year. And I don't mean stupid in that Babylon is a
Easy
stupid
was
movie.
stupid there.
No.
You're a big Babylon
No,
fan.
I'm actually really, really excited to watch. I still want to watch it. I don't care if it's
Of course, we
not
can watch
like
it.
Elf or stuff,
Well,
but-
of course we're going to watch it because Damien Chazelle has hometown ties with us.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But my reasoning for that was like, it's every now and then it's one where people are like, wait a minute, how did that one get in?
Yeah.
And I guess
Women Talking in Triangle of Sadness, no one's ever heard of outside of us crazy people.
especially Women Talking,
Yeah.
I think. I at least saw ads for Triangle of Sadness.
Women Talking cast is fire.
I'm excited for Women Talk. I'm excited for all the ones we haven't seen.
Oh, me too.
Now that I got Elvis out of the way.
Because you guys got half of this list down
Yeah.
already.
Yeah, we actually did much better than I anticipated. All right, not bad. Now we should do a.
Wait. Did we do will win, should win?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Will win, should win. And I have a hot take here.
You're going to go with Top Gun Maverick.
Uh-oh.
Top Gun Maverick, will win, should win. Top Gun Maverick.
Wow.
I
Wow.
think Top Gun Maverick is going to win.
I
And I think Top Gun Maverick should win Best Picture 2023.
This is so you're biased because Top Gun was your favorite movie for most of your life.
No. Top Gun, when we rewatched it for the podcast, I was like, what?
So listen.
Top Gun Maverick was the best movie of 2023.
I don't agree.
Is it my favorite? No. Is it close to my favorite? Yes. First of all, number one, the movies are back, baby. You got Tom Cruise, and he's flying on top of planes being like, thanks for coming to Top Gun Maverick. Yes, we needed that. Listen, Tom Cruise aside, we're just using
Tom Cruise aside.
We're just not, listen, it is what it is. Number two, this is, like, everyone I know went to see this in the theater. People that don't go to the movie saw it in theaters. We didn't because we had an infant.
That's crazy.
But
Did Avatar 1 win Best Picture?
Avatar 1 came close. Top Gun is Tom Cruise puts it over.
Okay.
So
Not Sam Worthington?
no, yeah, believe it or not. Number three, I truly found this to be the most exhilarated I have felt in a movie in a really long time. The action sequences,
They were great.
amazing. The new cast, oh, Glenn Powell, baby.
The
Miles Teller killed it.
the action sequences are what the below the line awards are for.
I don't care. Top Gun zooms past the expectations. Top Gun Maverick, it was 40 years in the making. It got like got messed up a bunch of times, and you think,
Tom
oh,
Cruise
it's gonna
wanted too
be
much money,
so
allegedly.
bad, right? No, it came, it saw, it conquered. Military propaganda, who cares? I
had a RRR.
Top-
and that was
yeah.
pretty propaganda.
Top Gun Maverick, my choice for Oscars Best Picture 2023. Read it and weep, suckers.
All right. Will win. Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Whoa.
Should win.
Wow.
For all the reasons I've already talked about. Banshees of Inisherin.
There you go.
I don't disagree with what you were saying about Top Gun, and I could see it winning, but it just, and I haven't had like my hand on the pulse of the race really.
I mean, it's not won anything.
It just-
Tom.
it-
it hasn't won any Best Pictures.
But it's a preferential ballot. That makes a huge
Yeah.
difference.
And it just feels like Top Gun just sort of like is a little bit past its like
If
hype
it was
peak.
like a couple months ago.
yeah, it just
okay.
feels like it's a tiny bit past.
Okay.
Because weirdly enough, with stuff like this, even though it's just supposed to be about what your favorite movie was or what you thought did the best at this, momentum does matter.
I agree.
And I'm not sure that Top Gun has as much momentum, especially because of Tom Cruise in the industry. I don't know if he's beloved in the industry. He's a wild card.
Here's something to consider too, that I don't know if this would have anything to do with it at all in the voting and all that kind of stuff. But the Academy for the past couple years have really tried to do stuff with popular movies, right? They did the whole, we're going to incorporate
The Zack Snyder Award.
the popular movies category. And then that got no. Then it was like the 5 best moments in the past movie. And it was like all like the Flash breaking the sound barrier or whatever.
The Speed Force. We can't talk about the Flash anymore.
So like for the past couple years, they've really, I think, tried to integrate that popular movie thing, which I personally don't think is necessary, but a lot of people say the Oscars are out of touch. Why don't they pick movies that people watch, whatever? This is a really great way to be like, look, we're doing it.
Well, and I don't necessarily disagree with that especially because of the pandemic.
Yeah.
And now like people are back. However, I think that the way to marry that crowd and the indie crowd is to do Everything Everywhere All at Once.
It's not a bad idea because that did extremely well.
Yeah. And it's an underdog generally. It was a smash hit now, but when it came out, it was an underdog. It's an indie movie by never before heard of directors by the mainstream. No notable like mega stars.
Yeah.
And everyone loved it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like most people who saw it loved it. Like I said, it wasn't necessarily my cup of tea, but I think that if we're talking from a quasi-political perspective in terms of like Academy politics, like I think that it would make sense for it to be Everything Everywhere.
Yeah, but Top Gun got that screenplay nom.
That is true, but Everything Everywhere got a lot of noms.
That is true. Palesi, what are your thoughts, Uncle Nick?
Yeah. You're the one who has the most
You
experience
know
here.
stuff. We don't know.
Yeah.
We're just talking out of,
I think you peeked through this.
Yeah, I've been pretty solid the past couple of years predicting the best picture winner, but this year I really don't know. Like
I was
Yeah.
really good for like 5 years, and I've been terrible the last couple of years.
I got the past 4 years, but this year, Everything Everywhere All at Once, it's just like the older demographic. I really struggle with how they'll receive the film.
That's
but
a
they
good
got so many
point.
knobs and stuff. Because with the preferential ballot, you need a lot of like first place votes. And I can see a lot of people putting Everything Everywhere All at Once towards the bottom. Well, a safer choice like The Fablemans or Top Gun could be more so towards the top.
Yeah.
And I was reading some reviews that some people weren't connected with Banshees because it was too dark. And I was a little surprised by that. I thought it'd be a safer pick.
I didn't find Banshees to be
Elvis.
that dark.
Yeah, but people found it, I was reading people found it slow and kind of like,
Also, Tom, we appreciate Irish art and media.
Yeah.
And that's something that it naturally has a darker tone to it. The whole, like, it's black humor. And that's something that the
Yeah.
Irish do very well that connects with people that it connects with. Like, people think Dairy Girls is dark. You know what I mean? So it just, that's kind of its own thing. So I do understand that.
I think that to the point on the older viewers for Everything Everywhere, I think that we've reached a point where like the older people in the Academy. I mean, this is just me, freestyling here. I don't know that any of this is true, but it feels like they want to be on the pulse of what people are watching, and they just sort of flop a lot of the time.
Green Book.
Yeah, and I think that you have a split there between Top Gun and Everything Everywhere, but it feels to me, I think the Tom Cruise thing may be a little bit too much.
I don't know, man. This conversation only makes me more steadfast in my idea.
And same for me.
Wow. All right, so
Don't forget,
what's
Top
your
Gun? Tom Cruise is a producer, so if it does win, Tom Cruise would get an Oscar. He would go upstage and claim an Oscar for himself.
Oof. Yeah, that is a little.
Yeah, now does that cut for or against him?
Does he have to give it to what's his name, L. Ron Hubbard?
Yeah. Oh
So
God.
what's your will win, should win? Make your
Will win.
prediction.
I'm going to go with The Fabelmans, even
Okay.
though I don't agree with it.
Also, you're okay with a director and picture?
Yeah, because
Okay.
the other ones are getting support elsewhere,
Okay.
Banshees and everything. Should win.
Yeah, what was your favorite of the year?
After Sun, of course.
After Sun, yeah. My favorites
Yeah.
of this year were After Sun, Banshees, Top Gun Maverick, and Hustle.
Ooh,
I
still
loved
wanna watch
Hustle. I loved Hustle.
You didn't see Hustle?
The Sandman. I did not yet. No.
You should.
It's
You'll love it.
so
You'll love
great.
it. It's great.
It's such a crowd pleaser, happy movie, which I
Love it.
love that. Yeah,
I'm a sucker for that.
it's the best.
I have a question for 2022 in film. If you could replace the casting of one actor with Finding Francesca, who would you pick?
Oh, that's easy. That's easy. Colonel Tom from Elvis.
Good question. Good question. Probably Marilyn Monroe and Blonde.
Oh, that would also be
Oh my
great.
god.
Yeah.
Not for the actual content. I just think that she'd be great as Marilyn Monroe.
What about the basketball player in Hustle?
That would be good too. You know what? Actually, Adam Sandler's character in Hustle, that would be really good. Yeah.
Tom Cruise and Top Gun.
No, you know what? I got it. Anya Taylor-Joy in The Menu because she loves
Oh.
reviewing restaurants.
Oh, I love that.
That'd be perfect.
Right?
That's a good one.
That's a very good question.
Dang.
Yeah, so we have about 9 minutes left on this,
Okay.
right? Is that when
Um,
that popped up?
Yeah, we have 9 minutes and 20 seconds.
Okay. So here we go again.
Uh-oh.
Do you have anything else?
How about what are your thoughts this year overall?
Yeah,
of the
overall.
nominations of the season of the 2023 movies in general or whatever 2022 movies.
2022, and as always, I thought the international game was really strong. Documentary game was really strong. Some points from today, the whale missing in picture was huge for me because
Yeah.
I think if the whale made picture, I think Fraser would have been closer to a win in actor. Now I think actor's really open. It's going to be interesting. We have less than 2 months. The only precursor left afterwards are BAFTAs, and Spielberg's not even nominated there. So
Yeah.
director,
Wild.
you won't get too much from. Yeah.
Like Women Talking didn't get anything there either, right?
Yeah, Women Talking got shut out.
Did it get adapted screenplay at the Oscars?
Yeah, it got nominated
Okay.
for screenplay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It got screenplay and picture.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Because I feel like it's like sort of an ensemble, right? Cast.
Yeah, it's big ensemble.
Very
I
much
know
an
that-
ensemble cast.
I know that they were like all kind of rumored to be in the conversation, but nobody like really took a stronghold.
Jesse Buckley would have been.
Yeah,
good.
it was Buckley and Claire Foy.
Yeah, Claire
and
Foy was the one that I heard.
People were saying that it would have been ironic if none of the
Ben-
women made it, but
Ben
then Ben
Whishaw.
Whishaw made it.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I mean, the Oscars has been tone deaf before, so that wouldn't have stunned me. And of course, Ben Whishaw, we love
We
Paddington.
love Paddington.
Oh yeah, Paddington King. Are there any 2023 movies that you guys are looking forward to besides
man.
Cocaine Bear?
Yeah. That's Elizabeth Banks, right? She's directing that.
Yes.
Killers of the Flower Moon, if it comes out, which is the new Scorsese.
Mm-hmm.
It's about I believe it's about a murder on Native American reservation or something like that. There's some sort of Native American tie to it. Let me see. There was actually, I was just looking at this.
I know Aaron knows one.
What is it?
Come on.
Paddington 3?
No.
Barbie?
The big movie in summer. Yeah.
Oh, Barbie, yeah. Okay,
Definitely looking
that's
forward
fair.
to Barbie.
Well, we're doing Sundance, and you're doing Sundance currently.
Starting right after this. Yeah. I
Great,
got
so are
13
we.
movies to watch by Sunday.
We have
Crazy.
6. There's
Nice.
okay. So coming out this year, not at Sundance, is Creed 3 looks good. I didn't see the second one.
Mm-hmm.
We got a bunch of Marvel stuff, of course. We've got Infinity Pool, which is at Sundance now, but only in person.
Yeah.
John
They
Wick
had
4.
a cut. There's 2 different versions. The Infinity Pool from Sundance is not the same for a theatrical release coming
really?
this weekend. Yeah.
We have Knock at the Cabin, our boy M Night,
Mm-hmm. M. Night.
starring Jonathan Groff. Scream 6, the trailer just came out.
Yeah. Good trailer.
Yeah. John Wick Chapter 4. Oh, Beau is Afraid. Ari Aster, Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin also has Napoleon coming out later this year too.
Oh yeah, and Oppenheimer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fast X, Fast 10.
Oh yes. To the moon.
Across the Spider-Verse. The Indiana Jones that is apparently coming. I know, man. Just hang it up, Harrison.
Yeah, he's done.
Dune Part 2. Oh,
Yeah.
one that's interesting to me, and I feel like these two are sort of a match made in heaven. The Killer, Michael Fassbender and David Fincher.
Fincher, yeah.
And Tilda Swinton.
Fassbender coming back, yeah. Fassbender also has the soccer movie coming out too.
Yep.
Next
Oh,
Goal
yeah,
Wins.
I'm looking forward to
The
that.
recast of Arnie Hammer.
Yep.
Ooh.
And
Yeah,
of
ugh.
course, one we've spoken about on the pod before and today, Wonka.
Hey, Wonka, baby.
Let's go.
Yep. So that's
Gonna be a good
a
year.
that's a little grab bag for the next year, and I'm sure there's going to be some that pop up. Like who saw Tar coming?
Is Maestro coming out this year too with Bradley Cooper?
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see him
That's gonna be good.
as who is he again? Leonard Bernstein.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
makeup
gonna be
work,
interesting.
wild.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's going to be a great year. It was a great year so far. We're still catching up, but so you're coming over. You're coming over Saturday, right? For the 2
Saturday.
movies? We doing Taco
2
Bell
movies.
breakfast?
Ew.
Oh, $5.
I'm just saying. I'm in.
And we're definitely buying into Royal Rumble.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. 2 feet must touch the ground.
Yes. All right. Well,
Gotta
thank you
point
for
this
coming
out.
on and for hosting and for dealing with our sound over here.
Yeah. Thanks for having me. Looking forward to Knives Out, Step Brothers down the road. A lot of good stuff to come.
Maybe we'll do a debrief after the Oscars. We'll do it
Yeah,
again.
that's a good idea.
Sort of see how we see how we measured up.
I like it.
All right. We will
All right.
see you later.
Catch on.
Can I just say, I'm sorry, before
Oh
I
yeah,
go,
go no, go for it.
I have to say the music that you guys use for the pod, what a bop. Every time that sound comes on, I have a vision in my head of Aaron as like this femme fatale with these sunglasses and everything. It's all animated. Tom's dressed up like a James Bond character. April's in it in a suit too. And then Connie shows up and you guys all merge into one photo and it's just like boom.
Beautiful.
I just love that song.
That's our Netflix intro.
I love it. I would never skip it.
You would never.
Never.
All right. We'll talk to you soon.
Thanks a lot.
All right. Thanks, fam.